Well, my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of Project Black Sea, my friends. Last episode linked above for you right now. It is one that is not to be missed, my friends. And make sure you go watch that one first, then come back and get caught up with us in today's episode. Now, obviously, the title's kind of given it away, hasn't it? But the group stages of the Champions League get kicked off in today's episode. I'm absolutely buzzing for this. We've got a little bit of stuff to get caught up on first, so let's do that and let's crack on with a couple of games. Okay, my friends, so here we go. We're going to get caught up on what's happened between last episode and this one. In that Champions League playoff tie, we won by 7-2 on aggregate, and it was a massive shock to everybody. Me, probably the most. If you watch the episode back, you will see how surprised I am that we dispatched of Ghent as easy as we did. But what a performance from Litex to book us a place in the group stages of the Champions League. I've got a few things I want to talk about actually before we get kicked off with today's episode. A big one is the board, and we'll get to that in a moment. But we played a couple of games in the league, and we got ourselves a couple of really good wins. CSKA 1948, they were the first up, 1-0 win in this one. Really tough fixture. Took us some time to break them down. They had some chances themselves as well, but you'll see that Petkov was the man with the goal in the game. Then we come up against high-flying Botev Plovdiv, 2-1 win in this one. We were 1-0 to the good through Zhivkov. They pulled one back, but then Topazov, the man of the moment, it really does have to be said, wins the game for us on the 61st minute. He's turning into one of the best players in the league, and I do honestly fear it's only a matter of time really before a big club, a big foreign club comes in and bids that £2 million and they take him away. I've tried to offer him a new contract. We just do not have the wages basically to tie him down further at the football club, which is one of the reasons why I have a problem with the ball. We'll get to that in a moment. Atalanta and Slavia Sofia are the two clubs we're going to be playing in today's episode. A first group stage game against Atalanta. I'm probably going to skip over the Leverkusen game so I can push this through, because we've done a lot of episodes already at the beginning of this season. Season 5, is it? Or season 6? Not sure, can't remember. But we've already done a lot of episodes already. So I'm going to push forward over the Bayer Leverkusen game, and we'll be back for the Chelsea one probably in next episode. And then I'll be sure to maybe skip that Chelsea and then do the last two in the group. I can't see us getting out. It's going to be very tough. But if we go to the league table, you will see, because of those 2 wins in the league, we are top of the table. Still to be defeated this season. 6 wins, 1 draw, 19 points on the board, and we already have ourselves a very nice 4-point cushion. And this is all through injuries and a lack of funds, basically, to be able to improve this team. Now, the board. I have an issue with the board. I have a massive problem with the board. We have a 2-year contract. I think we are, we're into the first year of the 2 years that they've offered us. And I said to you probably a couple of episodes ago, I was very happy at Litex. Don't think I'm going to move on in the series. I'd actually like to try to complete the series with Litex now, if I could. But I am starting to get a little annoyed and a little aggravated with the board. And so I am going to say that if a really big job comes up, I might potentially take it. Now, my issue is that this club has been dragging its knuckles where the finances are concerned. We've had financial problems the whole time, basically, with the club. We don't earn a lot of money in the league, but we managed to get to the group stages, which is unbelievable. We've got £14 million in the bank. I asked them for a little bit more money where, transfers and wages were concerned, and they turned me down on both. If they'd offered me the wages, I actually probably wouldn't be as annoyed as I am, because I could tie down my best players and get rid of, release clauses and all this sort of stuff, but they just won't give me any more money. Even though the club is now stable for probably some time, they will not give me any more money. And they've been like this the whole time we've been at the club. So I am starting to get a little bit tired with it. If we want to try to push on to the next level, they're going to have to open that checkbook eventually. There are no jobs available at the moment. We're doing a fantastic job here, with Litex at the end of the day, massively overachieving every single season. What I do want to do, I actually want to check what season this is, because I've lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're into our 5th season. That's what I should be saying, is our 5th season, not our 6th. But yeah, 5 seasons at one club, it's a long time. I usually with a journeyman, I might not necessarily spend this long at a football club, but I've enjoyed my journey with Litex, so that's what we've done. But anyway, my friends, that's just how I'm feeling. Let's crack on with some football, shall we? We have got Atalanta in the Champions League group stages, the first game, and we are going to be away from home. Now, a little bit of me was thinking about going a bit more defensive, in with the team, but you know what? This formation has served us very, very well. It's done really good stuff for us, and I'm just going to stick with it. We have had a few little injury problems. Ivalo, he's just coming back. Zarbov went down injured. Atanasov went down injured. So we've had a few little niggles, but we are pretty much back at full strength, and that is amazing to be able to sit here and say. So the team we're going to go with to face off against the Italian team in Atalanta is Petrov in goal, Atanasov and Verdenikov at fullback, Malinov, Iradi at centre-back, Yankov, Dimitrov in the midfield, Petkov, Topazov on the wings. Bakir Rasim is going to continue at central attacking midfield, and he's going to play in behind Zhivkov. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First game of the group stage proper. Look, I honestly anticipate us finishing bottom of the group and probably not getting a point. I've looked at the other teams in the group, and the gulf in class is massive. We overachieved getting here. So the fact we're even here, let's just enjoy the journey. Let's hope we don't get battered in every single game. Let's hope we're competitive and we do create chances. But it's going to be so tough, and I think we are going to have to make the most of our home games. A minute into the game, we're already on the back foot as they are trying to put in a free kick. They're building nicely out on the wing. It does come in. It's cleared away. It's saved up onto the crossbar, cleared away. But that's kind of what I anticipate us dealing with, ladies and gents, for the duration of the Champions League. That's a good header out to Bakir Rasim. He isn't going to go anywhere because he just doesn't really have the pace anymore these days. He's not an old man. He's only in his late 20s, but he's not the player he was when we first signed him at the end of the day. He's not one of the better players at the football club anymore. Atalanta on the ball again, early stages of this game, and I'm already very, very worried. End of the day, losses, they're not good for morale, and so I'm hoping that they just don't affect our league performances. He's offside there, surely. He looked really, really offside. It's probably going to go to VAR for whatever reason, isn't it? And they're going to say no goal. He looked really offside. There we go. But yeah, I just hope it doesn't impact our league form. That's all I am hoping. I can live with it as long as domestically we are still performing and we can still potentially qualify for the Champions League again next season. That is, of course, if we are here. I've just noticed that Manchester United are beating Bayern Munich by 3-0. We're just going to demand a bit more. 20 minutes into the game, and we've not done a lot, and that's going to be a penalty, isn't it? The penalties on this game are some of the softest penalties I've ever seen. They really, really are. They're going to give this. They're going to give it. He fell over like he was shot. Sniper in the stands. And it's going to be, no penalty. Blimey, I am surprised at that. I'm very, very surprised at that. If you give a free kick, that's why there's no penalty. And the free kick comes to nothing. He looked like he was inside the box to me. Here we go. Corner. Can we make something happen? Oh, it was a good short corner, actually. And Vicinius is going to pick that ball up and just run at us. And that's a good ball in, and that's 1-0, and it's because of a missed header from Malinov, of all people. He's usually so dominant in the air. He's missed the header, and we are now up against it. Let's try to fire the boys up, shall we? We haven't even had a shot yet. Throw in Atanasov. That's come to nothing. We need to be a bit more with it when the ball breaks. Oh my God, what a finish that is by Franco Tongai. That's a fantastic finish, but we just don't seem to be that eager to get to the ball. All the second balls are being lost. And yeah, it's not good. It's just, I know I've said that we're probably going to finish bottom of the group. We probably won't get a point. We are going to get outclassed, but at least have a shot, lads. At least try. which is something we haven't done. And I am going to be very, very harsh on them and tell them they've not been good in that first half, and hope that gets them going. Dimitrov's not having a good game. Theodore, Petkov, Zhivkov, no one really is having that good a game. Corner's going to come in, and that's over the bar. And we're lucky that it's just 2-0, in my opinion, right now. I'm going to have to do something to change this, though. We can't continue like this. We've finally had a shot. I think Dimitrov, we're left with no choice but to bring Dimitrov off, and I think Del Duca's going to come on. I'm going to drop him in because he is actually better as he's better as a defensive midfielder. I couldn't get my words out. Racine isn't having the best game either, and I think I'm going to bring Mitov on, but I'm going to play him back here. I'm going to play him in a deeper role. I'm going to go box to box with Mitov. We'll leave Yankov as the ball winner. We'll stick with Topes for now, Zhivkov for now. They're both playing very, very poorly, so I imagine one of them is going to make way. Oh, come on, boys. Let's try to encourage them. See what happens. We just can't get in it. The golfing class is there, and we all have to understand that that is the case. I'm going to have to make the last change. Topes is better, but Zhivkov isn't. So we'll bring Bonev on as a pressing forward. That's all I can do, really. It really is all I can do. It's just not much else to it, ladies and gents. We're 2-0 down with 8 minutes to go, and there's no point really going for it and getting battered, because you could have a chance, couldn't you, at some point. Here we go, Topes on the ball. That's really good play, and we've actually scored a goal. That's really good play from Topazov. That's why I leave him on the pitch even when he's not playing his best, because he has that class. He has that little piece in him, and a bit of me wants to go attacking. We're going to have probably 4 or 5 minutes added on. There we go. And we'll just see what happens now. Iradi out to Atanasov. Del Duca. Where are you going to go with this? Into Topes. Can he do his man again? No, not this time. Mitov. Into Del Duca. Into Petkov. Bonev! And the shot goes wide. Why did we have to leave it so late? Why do we have to leave it so late? We had 2 really good opportunities towards the end of the game. We were dominated, but it's nice to see a tiny bit of fight at the end. So you win some, you lose some, ladies and gents. It is what it is. The Champions League is going to be hard. Okay, I'm not going to beat myself up against it, about it. I'm a little bit annoyed though. Maybe I should have just gone with that tactic. Sacrifice the cam, go with a defensive midfielder. We know we can learn from it maybe next time. Anyway, we're back to league action now. We get against Slavia Sofia. We're at home. They're not doing too well in the league. I'm gonna rotate. I've got a few players that are not quite fit enough, so we are going to rotate the team and just hope for the best, basically, and see if we can get through it with the players available. Also, there were some pretty poor performances in that, so I'm going to sacrifice people. Hopefully, we just get the job done. Okay, I do have a lot of faith in the backup players now. And I think we need to start getting some of these younger backups a bit more football. So we're going to go with Petrov in goal, Atanasov and Sonev at fullback. They're going to go Malanov, Iradi at centre-back. Yankov is going to partner Mitov in the midfield for this one. We're going to go Bonev on the left, Panchev on the right. Bakir Racine is going to continue through the middle. And Zhivkov, although he had a poured out the office last time, we'll give him the game, see if he can score the goals. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's still a big game. Every league game early on is a big game, even though Slavia are not had the best of starts. We've still got to be up for this. Still got to prepare. Wow, 3 defeats and 2 draws in their last 5. Actually, that's an awful start to the season, isn't it? But I didn't realise it was that bad. They're 12th in the table, just 3 points on the board. So yeah, not a good start at all. But we still got to go out there and beat the opposition in front of us, get the job done with a slightly rotated and weakened team. But I have faith that we can get the job done. in this one. But yeah, it weren't the best display against Atalanta, but not the worst either. We did score a goal. We did prove that we can beat better defences. And it's just about being a bit more tactically astute, I think. 15 minutes gone, not a lot is happening in this one. It's kind of what I expected. I am going to demand more, but we have a throw in and Panchev loses the football. Mitov is going to go back and collect though into Yankov now. Iradi spreads the ball wide left. Bonev, that's beautiful, out to Sonev. Can he get a ball in? He can, and the header is over the bar. It was a really, really good piece of football though, and a really good piece of play from the boys. So that fills me with a little joy. But yeah, I would hope that we would be putting this club to the sword. But yeah, rotated and all that. It's not going to have the same fluidity, the team. But yeah, Topes was dead on his feet. He had no energy. And Dimitrov was just not good enough, basically, in that last game. But here we go. We're going to face up a free kick now. That's a really good header at goal. It goes over the bar. And I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit worried about the amount of chances they have created in this one. Oh, that's going to be a red card. Yankov, man. Why are you making it even harder for me? What an idiot. Absolute idiot. We're just going to have to revert. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is not the episode I wanted at all. We'll just go to this. Flat 4-4-1 and see if we can still get the job done. Idiot. Absolute idiot. I'm really getting annoyed now. Where do we go? What changes do I make to try to influence the game? They're telling me I can't go very defensive. I need to get something from it. What do I have on the bench available to me? I think Dimitrov for Racine is going to be a smart change. I think... Don't really have a lot. Didn't put a lot on the bench, did I? I'm actually going to go Bonev for Ivanov. He's not really a winger, but he can play out there. He's left-footed and he can do the job. We need to hold on here, though. We need to hold on here. Come on. You've got to win this ball back and try and counter-attack. Oh, why have we given him so much space? Oh, it's a good clearance. It's still there, though. And that's a really good clearance. It's good defending overall in the end. No gilt-edged chance. A 0-0 actually with 10 men wouldn't be the worst result, even against a team that is down in 12th place. But we've kind of we've made this problem for ourselves, haven't we? Ball coming in, it's headed out. Are we actually going to try to close the ball down and win it and do any of those things we're usually very good at, because we haven't tried at all? They're passing this ball around very well, and that is very bad goalkeeping. Very, very bad goalkeeping to be beaten at his near post like that. This is going to be an awful, awful episode. Oh dear, not good. Not good at all. Right, Iradi, come on. We need to grab a goal and get a draw now. Just get ourselves a point. Just try and rescue something after Yankov's idiotic tackle. And I don't think it's going to happen today. Just don't think it's going to happen. We haven't had one of these episodes in a while where we've tasted defeat on a couple of occasions. Oh, we still have the ability to just switch off, though, this football team. Come on. Needs to be a good ball now. It is a really good ball, and Malinov is the man with the goal. Dimitriov, that is a beautiful free kick, my friend. Absolutely lovely job. And I think we'll take the point and be happy with the point and just move on and just forget about this horrible episode. Well, that didn't go as planned. I'm just going to throw that out there. I was expecting a hard day in the Champions League, but I was expecting a very easy day at the office in the league, and it's a missed opportunity, but a lot of that has to be blamed on Nikolai Yankov. I thought we were in the game even with the rotated team. I do feel like we were okay, but idiotic, absolutely idiotic to get sent off in the manner that he did. Now, next episode, I've already said when we're going to come back. We're going to come back for the Chelsea game. We'll play Chelsea and September Sofia. I know that means we're going to play by Leverkusen, but I think, like I've already said, the Champions League is just about enjoying it this season. We're not going to move on into knockout phases. We're not good enough to do that yet, and especially with our stingy board, we ain't got the players to do it. So we'll just enjoy, at least sort of 3 or 4 of those group stage games, and we'll see what we get from them. So I'm going to play on. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games between this episode and the next one, and we'll come back, like I say, for Chelsea and September Sofia. So that leaves us with the league tables. We're obviously bottom of our Champions League group, but we are still top of the FBet League. Botev Plovdiv, they've got to play a game. So have Biro, who are up there, this season. So they could close the gap a little bit, but it is a 5-point gap between us and Lokomotiv Sofia. Absolutely beautiful job. If only it weren't for that sending off, eh? And so there you have it, my friends. We're done and dusted for another episode of Project Black Sea. Thank you all for joining me. Really appreciate it. Not the episode, we were anticipating or expecting, I'm sure. But it is what it is. We move on, my friends. Football is a funny old game. You win some, you lose some. But my friends, if you've enjoyed today's episode, make sure you smash that subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel. Best way to support this video and this series is to drop a like on it. And I would really appreciate that. Check the description box for things like my socials as well. Become a really big part of the community. Should you want to join the Discord, you'll find all those links in that description box. But my friends, I'm done and dusted. I'm going to salute you all. Wish you all a very good day. Stay safe, stay humble. I'll see you next time.